party started. Our first selection for you, by the way, I'm Patrick Heaton once again. Our first selection for you is going to be the very first song that they actually learned to play. For a long time, it was just, how do you hold the instrument? How do you form your face so that you can make the instrument make a sound? Then we learned one note. Then we learned two notes. And then finally a third note. So after we learned our third note, this was our very first song. This is Hot Cross Buns. Thank you very much. So right after we learned Hot Cross Buns, we learned the next song was, well, you'll recognize it as Mary Had a Little Lamb, but it's called Rolling Along. Thank you. So what we tried to do there is feature our different wind family instruments. The first time everybody played. The second time we featured our woodwind section, which is flutes, clarinet, saxophone, and oboe. And then after that we featured our brass players, trumpet, French horn, trombone, baritone, tuba. And then everybody played all again. Percussion didn't really necessarily get a feature, but they played the whole time. Thank you, percussion. So our next thing, I know these aren't very Christmassy yet, but our very next song is called Go Tell Aunt Rhody. For our next piece, I would like to introduce Mr. James Elam. He's going to help us with this next couple songs. He is the new high school assistant who he comes over every day to help teach, I say every day, every B-day to help teach beginning brass, which is kind of weird because I'm a brass player. That's okay, we make it work. The weird thing about this year has been adjusting the block schedule and then COVID and just all of it. It's been really tough. I'm really super proud of these kids and their efforts and how hard they worked to get to this point. But anyway, sorry, started waxing philosophic. This is Mr. Elam conducting Lively Road. Excuse me, I'm going to try to take some pictures while we're playing. Our next piece is known by many names. You'll probably guess all of them, but it was originally composed by Mozart. So this is a Mozart melody. Name that tune. Okay, I know you probably sat in here waiting longer than our actual performance length, but our grand finale in just a moment will be Jingle Bells. First, I need to say some thank yous. I am privileged to work here at Montgomery Junior High. I have a wonderful administration. Mrs. Chapman, Mr. C, and Mrs. Gilsdorf. They're super supportive and they've done everything possible to help out in this super weird time, even when I had to take 2 weeks off because I had been in close contact with a COVID case. I didn't get it, but I had to stay at home. So this year has been really difficult for all of us. Also, Mr. Elam, as you know, couldn't do this without his help because when he comes over, I get to take 5 minutes to try to get business taken care of, which is sometimes difficult. We have a private lesson staff. Mr. Eno Garcia teaches low brass. Mrs. Sharon Matula teaches high brass. Mr. Bob Price teaches woodwinds, and Mrs. Jody Trometer teaches flute. And if your student is interested in private lessons, that is an amazing way to push them much further along than what I can do every other day for 90 minutes. So it's a great way for kids to get a jump start. We have an instructional consultant, a percussion specialist named Mr. Lamar Bergwalter, who's been here to help us out. He's amazing. And of course, our resident maintenance superhero, Mr. Greg Devereaux, who helps us with everything in the building. We couldn't do anything in this building without him. So please join me in offering up a round of applause to our administration. I certainly appreciate it. And for our grand finale, as promised, Jingle Bells. There is one super important group of people that I totally forgot to thank, and that is you parents. Thank you for sending your kids to school with band instruments and allowing them to be part of our program. I think it's an amazing, wonderful opportunity for them. It helps them in all aspects of their mental growth. and social growth. Thank you for being there for your child and being here to support them tonight. Kids, give your parents a round of applause, please. And with that, we are done. We wish you a happy holiday and a safe and restful Christmas break.